Hello guys, this is part 2. Guess what? My little celestia is adorable! Oh my god! Yeah, it's fucking adorable. I haven't read ahead, so here we go. The cat still looks like. Shut up! No offense, cat lovers, but I love my cat. Okay. Morning sun is barely on the crest above the hills that lay just beyond the streets in front of my apartment. I was gazing out the window. Sentimentally, I looked at the sun, thinking about the pony just rolling over, sleeping peacefully. And I was supposedly responsible for raising the same celestial body back in her home in Equestria. I wondered if the big sister Luna was now responsible for both the day and night. This is a knockoff of the Nightmare Night crap. Just cute. Shut up, kitty. She's pawing on the door. She's so cute. So much cute stuff right now. Cute. Celestia, cute kitty cat. Okay. So, no matter what time, now wasn't the time that my mom wanted. I heard stirring from beneath the covers of the room. Meaning Celestia finally awakened from her slumber. I picked up the cake I had gotten on my way home from work the night before. I stopped in the kitchen to light 5 candles that were placed on the cake. On it written, Happy 5 years, Celeste. Oh my god! I figured that would be much easier for the baker to swallow than Celestia. Doing my best to be quiet about it, I crept down the hallway, pushed the door open, right. Sure enough, Tia was rubbing the slate from her eyes with her hoops. Thought I heard something? Guess not. Doing my best, wait. Despite being 5 years, Celestia appeared to have not changed at all. She was smaller, adorable as ever, although she had gotten past replacing her R's and L's into W's. So I suppose that was a start. I figured with her being a magical being, she didn't quite age quite the same as humans did. So I had to admit, ever since Tia came around, I felt more lively and chipper than I had when I was only 17. I couldn't tell because of having an adorable pony in the house was me or because of her latent magical abilities. All of a sudden I heard a loud gasp coming from the bed. I looked up to see little Tia. Her eyes lit up, like especially they were glowing with joy in the morning sun. Is that for me? She asked, looking at me with a wide grin, surprisingly. Obviously surprised. I had done this for her. I figured I figured I'd find some way to celebrate having her ever find me. I smiled back at her. She squealed up at the school window. And in one swift moment, her wings were right open and she was flying through it. The trick with this cat, you just grab the back of her neck and you'll stop crap. Just grab it a little bit, not even any pressure. Keep it quiet. Wait, no, T. I tried to say before she definitely tackle-hugged me, bringing me down to the ground. I felt flat on my back and the cake floated in the air. Tia, not realizing what she had done, remained surprisingly calm. Her horn lit up with a yellow glow and a yellow orange around the cake just before it fell on top of us. She continued to hug me tightly as the cake floated without a sound onto the carpet. Wow, Tia, you really are getting better at controlling your magic, I said, smiling at her. She smiled back and kissed me on the cheek before getting off and walking over to her cake. Dash freaking adorable. Why did you say happy birthday, Celeste? She asked, looking back at me. Looked down at her, smiling. We couldn't fit it all in. About 30 minutes later, Celestia and I were both leaning against the couch. Our mouths a mess from the pink frosting and rich dark brown chocolate cake. Ooh. We were both laughing heartily as we recalled the time when Tia's magic had gotten out of control. And then, remember how everything in the room was rearranged and our magic tripped you? Oh my god! Hold on. And we got up to use the little, and when you got up to use the little cult room, Celestia asked, gasping and losing, with tears nearly coming out of her eyes, as she laughed and laughed. No, don't get in front of the screen! Okay. Man, you make it sound like I could ever forget, I said, laughing pretty hard. As well, then that had certainly been an interesting night. I just found myself lucky that your magic was under control the next morning, so I didn't have to move everything back into place by myself. Tia started laughing again, her little hooves tapping against the floor. Dash, fucking adorable. Petting the cat. What is it now, you silly filly? I said, picking up all the terms used to describe people around the ponies back on the equestrian. I'm bitterly just stuck on my desk. Something over I shouldn't have. Crap. Wait. Yeah. Remember the next morning when I sat at the dresser, down on her foot? She said between breaths, pausing to go goofball herself. I think my foot is still sore, I said, chuckling warmly. As I remember all the time we spent together, I looked over at the cake, which was completely destroyed. Myself having ate about a quarter of it and Tia eating the rest? Geez, Tia, I didn't... Wait. I snickered at how comical it was. Such a little thing eating so much. I looked at her. Hold on, and she was full, obviously, probably about the size of a cat. I looked at the picture. Your stomach. Oh my god. Geez, Tia, I didn't know I could take so much. She looked over and really sheepishly. Yeah, I guess I really do. I remember that episode. It seemed like whenever I get a take, I end up eating way more than I should. It's gonna get me in trouble one day. I chuckled softly. I laid my head back against the couch, enjoying the warmth of the sunshine on my skin, and full content feeling in my stomach. Can I ask you something, Tia? I said suddenly, waking me from my stupor. I looked over her and she was sitting looking back at a rather somber expression. I couldn't deny her, besides. How bad could the question be? Sure, I said, laying my head back where it was. How come you never told me your name? 5 years you never told me your name? My fucker. Oh my god, you're a horrible person. My popped open. I guess I spoke too soon when I was my name. How bad could it be? I swallowed. Nervously looking up the ceiling, I sat for a question, gathering my thoughts from a pile of mush that had formed when I first met with such a query. Finally, I cleared my throat. Tia directly laughed. I guess I didn't really know why. I guess I never really got around to it. But then also, I accidentally let that past part catching myself and stop. Also, what Tia said, suddenly having a pouty look, where laughter and joy a few seconds ago. I cleared my throat again. Only you didn't seem to have aged a day since you arrived on my doorstep 5 years ago. And you've learned plenty of things and dropped the whole R's and W's or L's routine. It's just that you look exactly the same as you did that night with that little red bow and the letter attached to your head. At first, it was because I didn't want you to grow too attached to me in case Luna would ever return to bring you back to Equestria. And that's more like I don't want you to grow too attached because I'll be dead and gone for one day. I said solemnly. Well, it's only been 5 years, she said matter-of-factly. And this growing is taking a while to grow into a big, strong, full-size pony. How old are you? Wow. Well, my birthday was a few months ago, and days before you showed up on my doorstep, I was 22, so I guess 27? Oh, she said in the saddest voice I ever heard her use. What's wrong? Well, I've forgotten exactly when my birthday is. The calendars here aren't the same in Equestria, but I was around 498 years old when Luna sent me to Earth. Oh my god, alicorns are unholy. I mean, they are holy, but god. She looked down at the ground, her eyes shut with sadness and despair. She was like a little 6, maybe 7-year-old type thing. When he dies. I was shocked. 498 years. How could that even be possible? How is that even possible, I asked Tia. Alicorn magic, one of the most powerful beings in Equestria, like Big Sister Luna, was 3,006 years old. So she sent me to Earth. Our magic keeps us alive for many, many years. Jesus. Healthy eating and a good lifestyle keeps us alive to maybe a bit more than 100. Jesus, that's cool. what happens to you when I die, I said, my voice quivering. I sincerely doubt that. If we remain as close as we are now, you will not age enough for dying to be possible. In fact, since you aren't still fully adjusted to my magic, you're actually growing younger at the moment, I can sense. What the frick? So that's why I've been feeling so energetic and young. So like, don't you dare sit down in front. Sorry, the cat, literally, big cat. I sincerely doubt that. So that's why I've been feeling so energetic and young as of late. I asked her finally, willing myself to catch her glaze. She simply said I took her around for a few minutes, absorbing everything I just heard. Was my little Tia saying that back home she was basically a god? Yeah, she was. Hold on. I didn't know what to make of it, so hard to believe, even if a little alicorn filly had long ago earned my trust. I heard the sounds of tears falling to the ground from all the sides. Immediately after I heard Tia whimpering. I'm gonna stop this recording here before I get out of hand. Sorry. I love this fanfic. I will leave it more. And as always, now.